The fourth from Woodbine. Contested every year since 1975, the Maple Leaf Trot. 25th edition, first elimination, and they're off and trotting. That's Mr. Goal leaving well the extreme outside. Good Times takes position along the inside. Then up on his outside, MacMan is going to try to go on. Quiz is settled away into the top four by following through, and Corncob Conk has left five back. Under a tight rein, along the inside in sixth position was Georgia Limited taking in line, then Overcrest to Go-Go, and Wild Turkey was last away. Trevor Ritchie put MacMan in front. Good Times is right out way before the quarter to look to retake. The quarter was 27-2, and Dave Wall wasting no time. Once Good Times in front, and he's there at the tunnel the first time and up to 3/8 completion. That's Good Times, the leader in the first Maple Leaf Trot elimination. MacMan yields the lead to follow up in second. 2 more lengths. Quiz is racing along in third. Mr. Gold settled out in fourth. Corncob Conk looks to start the flow. Fifth up on the outside. Georgia Limited sixth. Then Wild Turkey and Overcrest to Go-Go now trailing on the outside. Good Times past the half in 56-4. The second quarter was 29-2. Good Times the leader into the far turn. MacMan sits along in second. Quiz follows from third. Mr. Goal up and moving again is uncovered and driving now from fourth. Corncob Conk has second over cover from fifth. Wild Turkey along the inside is sixth. Georgia Limited seventh, and Overcrest to Go-Go is eighth on the outside. Now may go back in. At the final turn, it's all Good Times trying to move off on MacMan, and the first over Mr. Goal. Quiz along the inside from fourth in 1:26-2, 29-3 third quarter. Good Times turns down the lane on a confident looking lead of 2 or 3 on MacMan in the first 1999 Maple Leaf Trot elimination. MacMan followed in second, then Quiz. Corncob Conk on the outside. Good Times is clear of this field. Corncob Conk and Quiz along the inside. Good Times to win the first Maple Leaf Trot elimination over Quiz. Corncob Conk, MacMan. Overcrest to Go-Go was the fifth and final qualifier from that elimination. 1:55. Good Times in the fourth. Good Times is back as the fourth race winner, first elimination of the 1999 Maple Leaf Trot. The balanced image gelding, now 8 from Good Time Kathy. Trained by John Bax for Park Hill Stud Farm and Liberty north of Peterborough. Driven to victory by Dave Wall. 6 in 20 this year, 1:55 in the fourth race for Good Times.
Down in the winner's circle with driver Dave Wall, fresh off his victory in the first Maple Leaf Trot elimination with Good Times, a horse who finally drew an inside position, and Dave, you took advantage of it tonight. How was the trip?
Yeah, it was nice for him to draw inside because he's had a lot of bad posts, but he can get off the gate good, or you don't have to leave with him. He's very negotiable that way. But it'd be nice if you could clone him and make another one like him because he is a great old horse.
If you were to say a couple of words about this horse, a grinder, definitely a toughie, a couple of other ones from your mouth.
Well, just like you say, he grinds, he's tough, but you know, lots of nights he'll show you quarters in 27 seconds, which you didn't know maybe that he could do. Like he's just a real athlete that enjoys his work.
Horse that's going into the final next week at the top of the game. Has he ever been better? It just seems he's really peaking at the right time here in the summer of 1999.
Well, I think the whole year he's been at the best at the game that I've ever seen him at. He's hasn't had too many races of bad races. The first eliminations at the Breeders' Crown, I didn't think he raced that good. He had the 10 hole, but he come back the next heat, and I set last with him. He finished fifth, and he raced real well. So I think he's at his top of his game.
Okay, good luck going into the final next week. One more quick question before we let you go. The weather conditions here tonight, very opportune for a filly you'll drive a little later on tonight, Odie's Fame.